Alrighty. What is going on with everybody? It's early Sunday morning. It is. We're not even gonna play with it. First full week of football. Let me see what's happening. I will speak on. Rondale Moore's injury is going to mess up my roster. I will speak on that. Let me get this going up here. There we go. Y'all give me one good second. Make it situated. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Alrighty. As I get situated looking all ridiculous and crazy, which I do not care. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple things going on in the football world. I need to include this. To here. Sunday week 1 broadcast. Alrighty, let's get this going. Lamar Jackson had a big monster contract that he would not sign. I'm not understanding what was going on there, but I think he's going for more money. I think he is looking for a more secure contract. I'm not mad at him, but I'm quite sure it's going to mess up a few fantasy teams everywhere. Let me go to for fantasy. There we go. Rich Roberts, my man Rich, how you doing, man? I don't know how to invite you up here, Rich. I really don't know how to do this, but thank you for coming through. What we have here, I got these coming. Excuse me. Let's see how I can put the chat. Yes, I am here. Yeah, good effing morning to you. Yeah. Man, let me hook my man Rich up. Like that, yeah. PSTTD word. I got you, cuz I got you. Thank you for coming through. I will do this. If you're interested, I know you will talk sports. Let me see here. If you're able to come on, let me know. If not, it's cool. If you would like to come up, let me know. If not, it's cool. Thank you for coming through regardless. I got to figure out how we can all follow each other up here too, so. I just sent an invite to your Twitter inbox if you're available to come up. If not, like I said, it's cool. All right, what do we have here? Week 1 quarterbacks. Start them or sit them. Let's see if I can throw this. Is this showing? Excellent. Good. Yeah, get some water. You good, man. The door's open. All right, they starting up with Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna leave that right there. To me, I will say start them, but this is their stat. This is their synopsis and their breakdown. Trey Lance, I would love to start him. Unfortunately, I didn't draft him. I don't think. I actually have on my roster. I got Stafford and Wentz. So some lucky bastard got my quarterback. Derek Carr. I mean, I got to be real. The Raiders are loaded. If they're not coming no time soon, they don't know what they're doing. They're just making money and sitting down because the Raiders have a monster squad. I did see the story yesterday where Darren Waller's going to be there for a while as their tight end. I'm not mad at him. I'm really not. Jameis Winston, I think he's going to be a surprise quarterback this season. I really do think he's going to start more games than we know. And I think he's going to get them numbers and yards up like he was supposed to since he's been drafted in the first 10 place. I can't even say nothing about this. Yeah, Matt Stafford's got elbow. We know this already. Tua Tagovailoa. There is everything you need to know right there. Quite frankly, he does have a decent offense. He should be good. We just got to see him do it. Justin Fields, look here. And against the 49ers. I don't know, bro. Baker Mayfield versus Carolina. Baker Mayfield. He's supposed to be an excellent quarterback. He's not putting up the numbers most people think he would put up. He did all right with Cleveland, but things was not working like it's supposed to. I dare say the same thing's going to happen to Carolina without CMC. But Carolina did draft a lot of good receivers. Not this past draft, the draft before that. They did draft a lot of receivers. I did notice. So we got to see what that's going to be. If they've got an offensive line, I think he's going to break out very, very well. Those are the QBs. Start them and sit them. Running backs, always a number one option. Always a number one concern when it comes to fantasy football. At least what I got told, I didn't believe it, so I started watching. I see where they're coming from. Rashad Penny. I think he's okay as a wide receiver. I mean, the running back, he was always behind Lynch for the most part, and now he's going to be the number one man. We got to see what he's going to do. He's going up against Denver or quarterback. They are pretty. It's going to be a decent matchup. I'm not going to go through all that. Chase Edmonds. I'm not sure. We're going to see though, and I'm leaving a narrative up there for any and everybody who wants to see it. Against the Patriots, I can't call it. AJ Dillon versus the Vikings. AJ Dillon's going to be okay. He'll get double digits. I know people try to see which double digits he'll get, but once you get double digits, there's nothing for me to say. Single digits kill you. Double digits make it an issue. Honestly, there he is. I did not look on the side. I just did what I get mad at him for doing, and that is my fault with my craziness. My man Rich Roberts is in the house. My man Rich, I appreciate you, sir. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you.
Am I up? Am I up?
Yes, you are up. I hear you. We are good.
Okay.
This work. My man,
Okay.
how you doing?
Okay, you can hear me.
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
finally worked. It finally worked. It finally
Yeah, but
worked.
I don't see my picture. Do you see me on the picture?
Yes,
Oh,
on
you
the
do? Okay. Stand by. I got to refresh my browser here.
yeah. Go ahead, please.
That's
Check your mic and check your camera. I already got you up. I already have you up. Check your microphone, check your camera. I'll bring it down so you can get those situated and fixed. Take your time, man. I got you.
There I am. Okay. There.
I got you.
I just had to restart the OBS. I'm
No,
on virtual cam.
you're fine.
And thank you for doing the broadcast, Tony. Great to see you. You can hear me? I'm
Yes, I hear
trying.
you. Loud and clear. You're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my. I'm watching my levels because Helen says I come in like a freaking bull in a china shop as far as my voice. She's always got good constructive input for a broadcaster. But good morning, sir, and
Yes, you did.
great to see you.
You too, man. You too. You
And
too.
and yeah, I was catching your broadcast before I went on a Twitch broadcast this morning, and uh, you said you were going to be up on 11, so you're right on time and stuff like that. As far as I just figured I'd get ready here and
Right.
get my breakfast and shower after I broadcast this morning. And was it Mel 17 over there in um, Australia? There, she came in at the tail end of my broadcast, and I said, "Yeah." She said, "Where's Tony?" I said, "Tony's going to be on 11 local." Of course,
Right.
it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning over there and stuff, so she might pop in and stuff. But I saw you come up on the YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, okay, he's restreaming." I said, "Wait a minute." I said, I can notice. I notice the. I know you're on vocal there and stuff like that,
The
and
purple. We
as
got
far
to
as that
work the
goes,
purple.
so
We got to work the purple.
yeah, exactly, exactly, yeah. And I got the NFL channel here, checking out the early.
I got
Uh,
ESPN, the fantasy football news. Lamar Jackson, that's signing that contract. What do you think about that?
Lamar, I'm not really. I know who Lamar Jackson is, but I don't really follow him that much. I know he's a good quarterback and all that. As far as that goes, he's going to probably be a good quarterback. Will he be as much of an impact that he has in years past? When he first came on the scene, he was monstrous. Um, I mean, they were just talking about how you got Brady, uh, Ryan. There's like four old old quarterbacks that are playing today. That the one commentator from the Dallas Cowboys who was right. I don't know their names. It's his
Willie
name. Yeah, he says they're going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. I says I'm just looking for a good game and stuff like that. Good games.
I think we're going to have good games. You know what? I owe you a thank you because your comment from YouTube came in up here. That is a plus. I didn't think it was happening, but now I know that the YouTube comments will come here. I don't know if the Facebook comments will come here.
As
But
far as
what's coming?
where they're coming into you, where on the YouTube?
Yes, when you dropped the comment, I was pulling it up on Vocal, and I didn't realize that the Vocal comments come from whatever platform they're on. They don't say which platform, but they came in. I tried to find you
Uh-huh.
on YouTube, and I pulled up an evangelist.
No, my YouTube channel, it's my old Tioga Fire Protection and Fire Prevention. So if you put the initials
I just found you.
TFPFP,
I just found you. Disregard. I
yeah,
just found you.
yeah, unless you get to the link, but if you put in the search bar TFPFP, you'll see me right at the top with my icon picture and stuff.
Nope,
Yeah,
I got you.
I can't be listed as Rich Roberts, or everybody thinks I'm a minister or something like that. I said
Yeah,
no.
there's a minister. The dude's a minister. He comes up large. He's a
Yeah,
big.
yeah. He's a huge the Richard Roberts. I get a kid at work all the time and says, "When are you going to give a sermon?"
Well, I don't have any money for the plate today. Just let
Yeah,
you
there we go too. Yeah. So what did you think of that Buffalo Bill game?
know. Buffalo destroyed the Rams.
That was monstrous. That's a statement.
Oh,
That's a
plain and simple.
statement game.
Buffalo destroyed the Rams. That was. You just stomped the Super Bowl champion.
Uh,
Now,
it,
I think their offense has been exposed. Honestly, Los Angeles offense. Cooper Kupp is the main receiver. King of short yards, looking like the New
Right.
England Patriots. You could throw it 15, 20 yards, good. You'll get some receptions, you'll get some yards. They could not run. The Super Bowl, they could not run. Cincinnati had the run game
Yep.
locked down.
Yep.
The long pass was doing it. The short pass was the key, the major element to their duration, and that's what I saw yesterday. But the short pass is not enough. The Bills and the Bengals are two of the most dangerous teams to me in the NFL, not just the AFC, the NFL right now. And I did a lot of
That's a true statement. I think I agree with that totally.
um. So from what I'm seeing, the AFC is probably going to win the Super Bowl again this year between Buffalo, Kansas City, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Miami Dolphins are supposed to be coming up. The New England Patriots are supposed to be a threat. They just haven't gelled yet. NFC wise, I'm still sticking with the Bucks, even though New Orleans is looking low.
No, I think you're going to be wrong on the Bucks. I'm
I was
I'm
wrong
looking at
last. I was wrong
I'm
last season, but New Orleans is loaded, and Tampa Bay and New
yeah.
Orleans are real
It'll be
major.
interesting to see how they go, but I think this is going to be the year of the Cowboys. Cowboys are going to be up there, and I do think 49ers will be up there. Well, as far as the NFC, because AFC, I agree with you totally. It's stacked. They've got some great teams. Oh,
The
you don't like
Dallas
that? You don't like
Cowboys
the
are killing me. The Dallas Cowboys are killing me. I've been watching them since '83.
I know, but
If they
you
don't
got to
have
hit.
the early '90s Super Bowl team, they don't have it, and they've proven it. They've been close. 2 seasons ago, they were close to looking like their team.
We'll see how they play this first game. This first game will tell it. If they make a statement like Buffalo did uh, against Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay, with all due respect to Tom Brady, greatest quarterback I think I've seen in my one of the greatest quarterbacks I've seen in my lifetime. Uh, I
If no,
think
best numbers.
I think he should have stayed on the sideline. I don't. I think it's because Tampa Bay couldn't get a quarterback. Yeah,
The
well, that's
world, the
very
world
true.
let him to play football. Like the world is calling the Undertaker to
Yep,
kill him.
yep. And probably, I'm just wondering if they could have done that with Michael Jordan because he still had some years left playing as far as and he could have been instrumental back in the day in basketball because he's one of the greats also, and
Yes,
and you can't take that away from either one of those guys. But I do think the AFC is stacked as far just going back to the Buffalo Bill games. The guy who was on LA last year, and I don't really follow the defense, but this guy's name just popped. The whole game was Miller. Miller.
Von
Miller.
Miller. Von Miller.
Oh, that guy, he rocked the second half. The defense, they had a good offense, the Bills and stuff like that. And Josh Allen, he just if he doesn't get hurt, I'm a little scared when he's doing that running bit because,
Well,
but
he was part of the Denver Broncos defense when they went to the Super Bowl against Carolina.
yeah, yeah.
Von's been around for a minute. He
Yeah,
got
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, and I think he's going to be instrumental in the fact that, and the other key, like again, going back to Josh Allen, the one guy that they brought back, they Los Angeles Rams, they said they didn't submit his retirement, and they gave him more money, number 99. I can't think of his name, but he was off the line in like 3 seconds, but Josh Allen was off the pass in less than 2 seconds on all his pass. They were so, I mean, they were rocking. I was like, holy crap.
You can't give me more than 2 seconds. You're exposed. I agree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And but the guy there for Los Angeles, number 99, I think he's a middle linebacker, big guy. They brought him back for some money. He was supposed to retire last year. I can't think of his name, but and he is monstrous. But he wasn't that much of a factor because
Which team was it? Aaron
for
Donald.
for Los Angeles, the guy who's supposed
Aaron
to.
Donald.
Yeah,
Aaron
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. He was with the passing that Josh Allen did. His effect on the game was nullified. He did get some hits. He got a couple. I think he got one or two sacks and stuff, but he wasn't as much of an impact as Miller was for the Bills in the second half.
Right. I understand that. I'm gonna keep scrolling these while we keep talking.
Oh,
Um,
what do you got on the board here?
we use NFL.com for our fantasy football
Okay.
league.
Okay.
What I'm doing is just showing the updates on the app. I'm overdoing things because I want the whole league to come on when we do the broadcast. That's why I've been doing so many up here.
Okay. Yep.
Switch platform. I use StreamYard. I use Restream. I use Vocal. StreamYard,
Yeah.
Restream, Vocal.
You're using it very effective, Tony. You got me re-looking at Restream and StreamYards because I know you we were going back and forth on Twitter about Vocal here and stuff. I'm not pissed at Vocal. They got to do what they got to do, but I'm
Let me
just
tell
going to
you
be.
something. It doesn't look like you're not pissed. It looks like you're pissed.
No, I'm not.
Like,
No, I'm just.
I
I
mean, I
left
don't like
that.
it, but
I
dot.
left it at half. I thought that meme was going to come up, so I says I do. I'll be honest. I think it's stupid. 5 hours. Give 10 hours. Come on. You know.
Well, Restream and StreamYard price their times too. Their
Oh,
price.
what's the time limits on those? Though.
I'd have to look at them.
Okay, they do have a
But
time.
yeah, what I saw what Vocal is doing is the same
Okay,
thing.
maybe they're following the
Something what
industry
they're doing.
norm. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
following the norm of the
yeah,
biggest
yeah.
platforms the
And
same way.
I'm
Hats
fine with
try to
that.
do the same thing. Hats try to do the same thing with TikTok and Reddit and
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
They work.
I don't.
So as far as
Yeah,
competition and saving a bunch of issues,
right, right,
something out there the same way that we're doing it, even though you got a different brand or a different product. I
right.
understand that. But you are hilarious. I just want to let you know. Y'all, boy, I miss
I
my old platform. I said I'm gonna give it up. I'm done being the mayor unless people want me to still be the mayor, but the
no,
platform's
you're the mayor. You're the mayor as far as you got my vote.
so you're two. That's two. That's two, three people that want me to come back at it. So
Still the mayor, man.
Jesus Christ.
But
Y'all joking, boy.
no, I just saw that come up Friday, and I was like, well, do I want? Yeah, I want to say something because I'm broadcasting and to just get my because and they have to do what they got to do, but I thought it was.
They do.
Uh,
As a
but
business, they all have
it's still in beta. I don't know how that works, but they're more smarter than me. I'm just a consumer, and I use the product. It's still a good. This is still a good platform as far as that goes. And
I like the platform. I don't have a problem with it. You're using OBS. I think you're glitching. It's not on my end. I think that is yours. I
uh,
know you use
let,
OBS.
let me see
Yes,
something.
you get a
Stand
chance
by.
to look at it on another device. You'll see what I'm
Yeah,
talking
no, I just need to see what my no, my CPU rate's good. It might be just the internet. Let me get rid of these other two tabs. I got two other tabs up, so as far as that goes, so that should be
about.
good now. Yeah, I'm below 30, so I'm good.
Good.
It's when I
Yeah,
use. Go ahead.
my OBS was acting up. For this, I'm not even using OBS. It's just me. But shout out to the owl over there. I see the
Yeah.
owl. Mrs. of the Wait. Tell the missus I said good morning. How you doing?
Well, yeah, she's running around. She was out burning the backyard here for a little bit
There you go.
and all that. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this, and I'm switching it up so I can keep all of them in. I still
yeah,
love.
that's good. That's good, Tony. It's I think it's a good deal as far as you doing that because it just it shows your versatility and stuff like that. And I think yeah, from when let's just say to be straight up, since I first met you over at Haps, you definitely are a better broadcaster now than when you because you were a little hesitant at first. I remember.
I was very hesitant. Thank you for that. I
Yeah,
really.
yeah, but you're rocking it now. So I
I
look
will
forward.
emphasize the audience that I have, the people who want to pay attention to me and listen to me. I emphasize that more than anything. That's why I always revert back to that platform. I'm
Right.
living a childhood dream for
Yeah.
free.
Right.
You want to
Yeah.
follow me, rocking with me, willing to broadcast with me. This is teenage adrenaline that
Yep.
I'm getting off of. You know what I mean? This is this is straight up teenage adrenaline. You all are keeping my youth. Even
Yeah.
though
It's
school sleep,
well,
even though I may not go to work every now and then, you all are
well,
maintaining my youth with this.
this is sort of like our well, my grandfather. He used to do the short wave bit and stuff like that. So to be able to talk to you down there in Georgia and you're talking to me up here in New York, and for us to talk around the world, I don't take that for granted. It's the world we live in today, but it just to be able to, and I've always said this. We're going to have differences and stuff like that, but you put those differences aside. There's more agreement. You can find more agreement between people that disagree than disagreements and stuff. Some people don't want to recognize that, but I think this is a good. It just coming on here, like I always say, if I have one or two, but then you get the people that get on here and they say, "Well, I'm not getting what I want from the, like." I bitched and moaned about Haps a little bit, stuff like that's, but not to the extent of some other people. They were really, it's their platform, it's their sandbox. I just feel privileged to be able to utilize, and the same thing with vocal. So I try and keep it real as far as like I don't like it, but you're still doing, you got to do what you got to do. It's their but and I think even though they may not agree with what my view is and stuff like that, it's just like I'm giving them constructive input, and that's way the level you need to
They
keep it
want to
at.
see how we feel about using this. They want to know
Yeah,
if there's any
yeah,
complications. And like I told Mark and them when I met them on Haps, I don't have any problems. If I can play
yeah,
music, I ain't got no issues. Matter of fact, you probably won't hear from me except for me telling you all come on board with me.
yeah,
I don't have time for arguing and
No,
complaining
no,
and
it's
I'm gonna tell you,
wasted.
I'm gonna tell you like you told everybody else. So to the people who are up there that couldn't make any money, couldn't gain any followers, that's your fucking problem.
Yeah,
That's
that
your
is.
is that
I like saying it's their bag of donuts. We as far as that
that
goes,
was funny when you did this. That's your fucking problem, man. I was at work. I busted out laughing so hard.
I'm not going to worry about it. It's like you only take care of what you could take care of and stuff. But I think vocal here, it just I guess like I said, I with the blab owl there and stuff that's I still remember blab as far as that goes. Oh, I lost.
No, you're here.
I'm still here. Okay, so
Yes,
I got
right
an
here.
error message or something like
You're
that. Let me
loud and
see.
clear. I got you. You keep it going.
Yeah, let me just. But um, so is this vocal? It's they're doing. If anything, the good side is they've got the pricing and stuff. They're moving forward and stuff like that, and that's what I liked about
Allow me to
hats.
recommend this to you.
Welch's. What's that? That's. Hang on for a minute.
How did he drop himself? Is all I want to know. How did he drop himself? So for those of you that don't know, this is my morning coffee. Y'all might want to check that out one day. This is good stuff. Rich, you hit too many buttons. You still hitting too many buttons. While I wait on Rich to get back, I was running through the running backs on the screen right now. I'm running through the wide receivers. Once again, NFL.com, fantasy football predictions, the platform when using for the fantasy football itself. From me to everybody out here, check it out. Rich, I got you. Your OBS cameras on. You got to change cameras.
Yep, bringing it up. Bringing it up.
And big ups to Alvin Kamara a season or two ago. He got 6 touchdowns in one game. Bananas. Bananas.
There we go. There we go. I'm back. I'm
Right.
sorry about it. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry about that, Tony. I just
Good, man.
I
Like
clicked.
you know what? I just got told somebody did a comment, and I don't see it. I don't see any other comments but yours up here.
Uh, that's all I'm seeing too.
All I'm seeing is your comments. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube
So
real quick. 'Cause this is what I was just talking about.
because there's other people. It's online. There's four, so there's other people than myself. Oh, also the missus says good morning. Also, she's
Good morning, ma'am.
yeah. Are you sitting down getting a snack now? Huh? Oh, you're eating lunch? Oh God, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. 11:30. She's having lunch right now.
So from me to the creators.
Oh wow.
Oh, you know what it may be? You know what it may be?
What's that?
We're not following each other. We can't see the comments.
No, I'm following you.
Yeah, but Helen just messaged me said she was commenting. I didn't see it.
You
So
know, I'm gonna bring it up on my phone
yeah,
here, and
I'm looking at it now. I got another window open. I'm glad she told me that. Thank you for that.
maybe it's yeah, that's good input. And the thing is, you saw my OBS. It takes a while for OBS to power up on my end and stuff like that.
No,
So
you're
let me
fine. So the four
check. If
brought.
Helen's in there, hello, Helen. You know,
Hello,
as far
Helen. Yes, I see it now. So here's the kicker. 1, 2. When you look on the when you're doing your broadcast, Rich, up here,
yeah,
when you see where the guests are, you
right.
got you and whoever you have, and then you see the recorder or recorder, where it says viewer.
The recorder counts.
Recorder counts, but the viewers are other people besides who you have up there.
Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Now I see what's going
yeah,
on. Look, that's why we
okay.
always got to troubleshoot these.
Let's see.
We always got to troubleshoot these. Now I can't figure out how to respond to Randall Rick. What's good? Now I'm looking. See, I got to keep this on. Oh, she said how rude.
Let's see. On my phone, all I'm seeing is the comments that I've made so far.
Yes, and I'm on YouTube. I'm on my YouTube now looking at it.
So are you getting comments on the YouTube?
Yeah, open that window up
Yeah, let me
because I
get that.
really could not.
Yeah, hang on.
If you're not on vocal, those comments will not come up on vocal. We got
No, no,
five.
that's good.
Online.
Okay, okay,
We got
gotcha.
five online, so you're up twice. It's me, you on two devices.
Right.
Got it.
History. So it's not just like if you were on YouTube when we're on Haps, the YouTube comments would come into the Haps
Yes,
broadcast. It's
like
not
it does on Restream
that
does
time.
the same thing. When you're on Restream and you're broadcasting to
Oh yeah,
YouTube,
you could see.
if you're
Okay,
not on vocal,
okay.
those
Now
comments
I
will not
see
come
how
up on vocal.
I see
We
how.
got
No,
five,
no, that's good. Okay,
we
I
got
got you.
five online, so you're up twice.
I see Helen's comments
I
now
see
on
the
the
comments here.
YouTube. Okay.
See, we always got to troubleshoot every broadcast. I try to catch my errors.
Yeah. Well, this is good. This is good. It's Helen. Good morning, Helen.
It says, sit down, Amari Cooper. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Jacoby Brissett. I'm not mad at him as a quarterback. I would have drafted him.
Now, who's this? Oh, for the Jets. Okay, so Flacco's going to be the quarterback. You know who I have for the Jets and the Ravens.
Who?
I'm picking. I'm on the bandwagon for the Jets.
That's fine, Helen. It's okay. I don't think the Jets are going to.
They're at home.
Helen
That's,
says hi, Rich. Just so you know. And Random Rick Vocal is another broadcast platform that a couple of us got brought to. It only goes to YouTube and Facebook. So a lot of times I don't play music up here just so I can stay at the strikes. Both of those platforms do not allow when the music be played. So I can
right.
do the fantasy football broadcast over there. Yeah, Helen says hi. Let me see.
Yep.
The
I see it.
Jets are not going to have a good season.
We'll
They're
see.
not.
I'm having. Well, like I said, the broadcast I did Friday, or was it Thursday before the Buffalo Bill Los Angeles game? I made all my predictions, so I got it right here, and I'm picking the Jets over the Ravens. But I said that for the Buffalo Bills, the Jets, and Giants, being from New York, every week I'm saying they're going to win. And
Okay, so you got predictions written down. Go ahead and
yeah,
give me the games. Let me give you my predictions so you can talk about it this week.
okay. Well, who did you have for the Bills and Ravens? You know, I went for the Bills. You probably went with L.A.
Some of the other Bills and the Rams. Yeah, I was going. I
Bills
think
and Rams. I'm
I
sorry.
took the Bills. I did a broadcast too. I took the Bills,
Oh, you did take the Bills. Okay.
and I took the Bills in the over. I lost the over in that game.
Okay.
I don't know who this Joker is.
Oh, that's right. It was under because what? How does that over under work? It's over 50, under 50.
Yes, you have to win
Okay.
over. You have to get if they got 50.5, it's got to be 51 or 52 for you to win.
Okay.
It's got to be
Okay.
100
And
49.
if it's under, it's under.
Um,
Okay. Who do
Helen,
you,
this platform is still in beta. That's what Bobby Shadow was telling me. But this is the
yeah.
platform he told us about, and I'm just trying it out for him. I'm just
It's
running it.
still beta 0.15.8 and stuff as
Yes.
far as that goes. So
Um,
who do you have for Eagles and Lions?
Eagles,
Okay, I'm taking the Lions in that one. So how about 49ers and Bears? You're taking the Bears, I think.
49ers.
Okay, I'm taking for it. But you made a comment in your broadcast. You think the Bears are going to be? Who's the guy your partner there on the other broadcast you do?
That
You were on
was
with the
nonsensical nonsense. That's Glick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that, Flick? Yeah,
Yes. That's,
he.
that's
I guess he was saying in a nice way. You're crazy saying the Bears are going to do anything
listen,
this.
but see, he didn't realize they've been getting to the wild card either.
Well, yeah, but that's
He didn't
yeah,
realize that. And I'm
that's
with you all.
yeah.
And Rick, I know it's not 11:42, but the door is open. Damn it! If you want to come in, let me see if I can put a link over here.
Yeah.
If you want to come up,
Okay.
because I want to get from Rick.
Okay, you're going to take 49ers, Steelers, and Bengals. You're taking the Bengals, and I'm taking the Bengals the same
Yes.
on that game. That should be a good game, though. I think that's going to be. I think the Bengals. They're going to be a monstrous team this year.
Let me be honest with you. I am a Najee Harris fan from when he was in
Okay.
college. He has
Okay.
yet to break out. He should break out the same way Derrick Henry has because they're both the
Right.
same build.
Gotcha.
And all he has
Now,
to do is
Patriots and Dolphins. I'm taking the Patriots.
Dolphins.
Don't. That could be an upset right there and stuff. I just I'm not too from my kid brother. He was a diehard Dolphin fan, and he used to go down when the Jets were playing the Dolphins, either down in New York or down in Florida. He would always go to one of those games. How about Browns and Panthers? I'm taking the
I
Browns.
don't know. And actually, I talked about this last night. I don't know. I'm going to take Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a question mark game because what are how the Browns going to act without Mayfield?
How they gonna act? Period.
That's true too.
Team is loaded. How they gonna act? Period. I'm sorry, Rich. How the hell they gonna act? Period. That team is loaded.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm adding to my list here. I'm putting a question mark on that one. This Colts and Texans. I took Colts. Colts are going to be a tough team.
um, yes, the Colts have a tough team, and I'm actually sleeping on them. I've actually
The,
got 5 teams in each division written down for the postseason.
every
But
time I hear something about the Colts, it always comes back to their offensive defensive line. They have a very strong line.
yeah, and they got to be effective, and they're also in a pretty. Their problem is going to be the Titans in that division. I like the Titans.
Oh, okay, yeah, I agree.
Titans window is closing to me.
Yeah,
It really is, but I like the Titans. Tannehill, when he first got there, them boys was having a good time and they were gelling.
right.
I had them as a Super Bowl prediction the year Tampa went.
Right.
It was Tampa and Tennessee for the Super Bowl. That was my prediction, and
Okay.
Titans didn't make it. There's
Okay.
something against them in the playoffs, but
Okay.
they should have been there by now. Who else you got?
Next game is Seattle and Falcons. I think we both agree Seattle, or not Seattle, Saints and Falcons. I think we both agree Saints.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Next one, you're taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Jets on that one. That's the next game.
You taking the Jets? You're a bold man. Helen, I see your comment, woman. You are not funny. All good at work right now, but we'll have to try to catch you. Okay, Rick, appreciate you coming through. Helen says sport was invented so that men have something to talk about. Just like soap operas were invented so women have something to talk about. So,
This is a
man.
version of soap opera. Men's version of soap opera talking about. I think the missus will agree with that with Helen
Yes,
there.
you know, the past 40 years, no woman can debate that. No woman.
Jaguars and Commanders. I'm taking Jaguars.
Taking Commanders.
Are you okay? That's that's going to be an interesting game for Washington there. Packers and Vikings.
Not to cut you off, I think the Washington Commanders are going to be a major threat real soon.
Who do they? I have no idea who's on the team.
They have a very young squad.
Okay.
The quarterback now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, see, a lot of these teams, for me doing this, I've never really done this before, so I'm getting more ingrained in the football and stuff like that as far as the picks. But the players, I'm still hanging on to all the old school players and stuff, and there's a lot of new good players coming in.
Carson Wentz is the quarterback. Antonio Gibson is at running back. Curtis Samuel is at wide receiver. Logan Thomas is at tight end. That's the starters.
Right.
For the most part. Let me just be honest with you. Terry McLaurin is at wide receiver. Don't sleep on the Washington Commanders. That would be my advice to anybody out there who's watching any type of sports football. Never watched the soap opera. Okay, but you got your series, Helen. Thank you very much. Washington Commanders are a young team and they are coming. In my opinion, the name change, the ownership change, the name change, the whole.
That's not going to. That doesn't affect their playing. I don't think. Do you think that affects their play? You think? Really? Okay.
Allow me this. You get a new team, change management, new energy.
I can agree with that. That's okay.
Team, new energy. Carolina came in, knocking it out the park. Jacksonville came in, knocking out the park. Cleveland came in, knocking it out the park. Ravens came in, knocking it out the park.
And they're not going to be of the Washington of old anymore. Then
the only team that came up brand new and didn't do anything worth a damn, in my opinion, are the Houston Texans.
True.
Historically,
they had so much potential. I'm saying these guys should have. That's true. I agree with that. I could see
when the Rockies came in baseball, they was rocking it. When the Marlins came in baseball, they was rocking it.
Look at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals the same way. They're there every year.
And I will tell this to any sports fan out there, any franchise owner, any management, anybody. I'm not shitting on y'all. I'm just telling you the truth. Look at the pattern. When you was brand new, when you came in, everybody came in. You had the fan base. You had the old head fans who were looking for a new team. You had people like me who want to see a team from its inception and follow it all the way through because of all the historical broadcasts we used to see from John Madden, all the old school baseball players. So you had new energy. The Washington Commanders are coming. Mark my words.
Well, I still remember Washington when I loved Washington when they had Riggins and stuff, and Madden's talking about them, and
That was the mid-'80s. Them boys were sick. and I
he was
couldn't
in the
stand.
trenches, just moving those 6 yards consistently
Mhm.
and stuff. And as far as that's the old school we're talking about.
Darrell Green was a running mofo. Remember
Right,
him
right.
catching them four flats and them 40-yard dashes, challenging everybody and running, and I couldn't stand Washington back
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Next one: Packers and Vikings.
then. Packers.
I'm taking Vikings. I
Go for
know.
it.
Who's the guy that's on? He's a wide receiver on the NFL. Just before I came on here, he made a comment about the Vikings, and there was another commentator that's on ESPN. There tweeted him saying, "I don't." He doesn't. I don't think he agreed, but he's saying that Cousins will have 8 touchdowns today.
Listen, let me go ahead and talk Kirk Cousins. He was a decent 500 quarterback, and he's been worth the money. He has not made the playoffs. He has not made a Super Bowl, but he has given you a good season. Or he has given you great games, which is fanfare. He's hustling. Kirk Cousins is an NFL hustler. He's going to make $500 million without having a damn postseason. I'm not mad at him.
No, no,
You know what I'm saying? He'll have a good game here. He'll have a good game there. He'll have losses, but he has numbers.
yeah. I'm taking the Vikings. It's my that's a state where I was born before coming out here and growing up in New York and stuff. And my older brother, he used to love the Vikings back in the day when Fran Tarkington was a quarterback, and he's a 49er fan now. But I don't really care. I just Aaron Rodgers is another one of those 4 old quarterbacks that's going to be playing today, and I don't really care for Aaron Rodgers. I just don't like him. I think he's skilled. He's been skilled in the past, but I think this year you're going to see a downfall of his capabilities. I think Brady and Cousins will have more, and even Matt Ryan will have more on the ball than Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers. I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the makeup of the Packers are, but the last couple of years, he is he's had more off the field controversy than on the field, and I think
Who was that again? Who was that again?
Aaron Rodgers. I
Okay.
don't I don't really Aaron Rodgers, Packers. You know they're still. I think Aaron Rodgers carries himself as if the Packers are still a powerhouse, and they're not. I don't think. Um,
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I denied them over the past 4 or 5 seasons, and they kept making it to the NFC Championship game. I have to give them,
Sure, no denial. Yeah, yeah.
I have to
They've
give them
made
the
it.
respect.
I think in a couple times, if you look at the way they played and stuff, it's almost because of luck and because of the shortfall of the way the other teams were playing.
Right.
That's just my outlook and stuff. And I don't really like them personally. Really, every time if anybody in that division plays against the Packers, I want the Packers to lose. I used to be back in the '60s. I loved the Packers. I
Right.
used to get beat up in school because I was a Packer
I don't.
fan.
I'm sorry, but I believe you.
Yeah, but we'll
Nobody.
see. Let's see. Giants and Titans. You're taking the Titans. Titans. I'm taking the Giants. The Titans will probably win that, but I gotta rally for the Giants.
You got to be a homer on it. I understand that.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Let me throw this out there too. While we're here, some of the people in the league, I put the broadcast into the league chat. They said they can't get in. The link wasn't working. It's probably because they don't have vocal accounts. So what I am noticing,
yeah,
this is going to be
yeah.
like,
You got to get on the vocal.
yeah. But I told them we're streaming on YouTube.
Well, somebody must be in here. We're up. We went from 4 to 5 online that I have on the online thing.
I got 4 on my side.
I have 5.
You got 2 devices going, from what I'm seeing.
Um. Oh, okay. I do. I have the desktop and I have my phone. Okay.
Yes.
You're right. I do have 2. Okay, so that counts for 2. So, let's see. Next one: Raiders and Chargers.
That's going to be a tough one to me. Just being honest. That's going to be
Yeah,
a tough one.
yeah. I could go either way, but I went with the Chargers. That's my
It's a
pick.
50-50
Because-
matchup.
And,
And
and,
Chargers
and
do not get enough respect. They're actually being very disrespected in the NFL and in their city.
who's that?
The
Who's that?
Chargers. Because
Okay.
they're originally from San Diego. And
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people still didn't really care for. I mean, I know some players or some people that used to be fans of them. They became there's a team in the Canadian Football League. They're named the Chargers, and I guess I saw this story where these diehard fans, the Canadian Charger team actually paid their trip all the way up, their stay up there in Canada to watch the football game because they
Yes.
felt bad for him. But Chargers a good team, Raiders a good team. It was split, but I think I'm just going with the Chargers because it's home field advantage and stuff like that. As far as
Yeah,
that goes,
it is home field advantage.
yeah. Next one, Chiefs and Cardinals.
That's a tough one. I'm going to take Chiefs.
I'm on board with the Chiefs now. Then that's at Arizona now. Something I heard, and I heard it more than 2 or 3 times here in the last couple of weeks. The Cardinals are not going to be like they were before. They're going to be like just 500 play. They're just going to barely. They're going to get through the season, but they're not going to be a factor.
Right.
I don't know. They seem to always be a factor in some capacity.
Well,
Um,
they're a decent threat, and I had them as an NFC threat for a
okay,
while.
yeah.
They'll come in,
Oh yeah, yeah. Then they have been. Yes, I agree. Totally.
and that goes for a lot of us who watch football. You may not worry about them, but they are a problem. It's sort of like a
Right.
college football problem. You may not get your point spread. They may get the win, but they're going to mess up something. It's either the point spread or the over under. They're going to mess something up.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. And the Bucks and Cowboys. You're taking the Bucks. I'm taking the Cowboys.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, you're undecided on that
Do
one.
me a
So,
favor. Instead of putting a question mark, see, this is what we're going to do with our predictions for this season. Instead of putting a question mark, do me a favor, put the Riddler on that bad boy because we have no idea.
I'm going with the Cowboys because I got faith. I got a full disclosure. I am in a, and I've said this. I'm in a fantasy football league here. I got my players here.
I got 4 leagues going.
Yeah. Well, this league I'm sort of a back behind the stage type guy. It's a money league. It's some big money. It's there's 3 of us at work that we contribute. We this is our 3rd year. The first year we were middle of the pack. We won a few bucks. Last year we came in second. We almost won it all, which would have been some big money. This year we had a little bit of a screw up. The one guy that is more, I mean, real very football knowledgeable and stuff like that. He the night of the draft he couldn't get into the thing, so he calls up one of the other players, and the one of the players says, "Contact the commissioner." He contacts the commissioner, saying, "I'm trying to get in." He says, "Here's the link. Try this." And he's like,
Right.
"Okay, I'm trying." So he tries. By the time he gets in, we've been doing for us. We were on automatic pick for 7 rounds, and I'm like, when I heard that, he told me that the next day.
He was heated. He was heated. He was heated.
Oh, I was really heated. I would say we need to get our effing money back.
Right.
So we're this is my last year for this one and stuff. I'm almost regretting not piping up with you to get in on but you got a full compliment. I take it.
I do. If I'd have known, I
Okay.
probably would have called
No,
you.
no, that's all right. You know,
Me, I think we got one person.
I think it's just going to be fun being sitting on the sideline listening to the
Yeah, you know how I do too.
the follow up broadcasts that go. So okay, your question mark on Bucks and Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys. Monday night. This should be a very interesting game. The Broncos in Seattle, where Wilson returns back to
I
Seattle.
talked about that last night. It's going to be I think it's going to be a revenge game, maybe a little spike game. There's going to be some love, but I think it's going to be some serious competition.
Do you think Russell Wilson will get booed?
No,
I don't
he
think
got
so.
he got them in the Super Bowl. They better sit their asses down.
Yeah. I think they better remember that and stuff because I don't.
He'll
Was
get
it
booed for that one Super Bowl play, which I will still debate to this day.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will still argue that point to this day. I'm not mad at him for that play. They just mad it didn't work
They should have had 2. They should have had 2.
because everybody knew he was going to get the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
They needed to think of something else because they would have gave it to Marshawn Lynch and he wouldn't have scored. They'd have been
Yeah.
talking the same shit. So the
Right.
coach took a chance. His chance just got seen, which to me nobody talks about. Nobody talks about how that damn defensive back ran right in front of him and stopped it. No sir.
Right.
No sir. No.
Yeah.
No. I got time for that one. I got time for that one. I don't care how many years later it is. I got time for that conversation.
Yeah, so that's the roundup, and we'll see. I'm gonna just like I said, I'm keeping track. I'm getting a little more involved as far as to see, how I line up with the picks and stuff like that. It'll be interesting, and that I think this is going to be more interesting than my fantasy football because we got some good players, but these other guys that are playing in this league, we're talking some real sharks. It's tough. I think they surprised. We were we surprised a lot of people last year as far as going from down at the lower end right up to the, almost winning it all as far as that goes. And but I wasn't too happy, because we got some good players, but they weren't the exact players, and all these other guys that are the 7, 8 other guys that are in the or 9 guys, I think it is, that are in this league. Oh no, it's a total of 11 players. They so the other 10 guys, they rake the field of all the good players and stuff. So as far as that goes, so it should be
Oh,
good.
wait a minute. I still got another hour before the game. I thought they started at noon.
Oh no, 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 no! That's the pre-games. It's 1 o'clock. That's your official. The start is 1 o'clock, and then 4:25 for the afternoon
You know what?
games.
I got a confession to make. It's been a decade, and I still got my mentality on that Central Standard Time.
Oh, okay. That's where it goes.
I still got my mentality. I still think I got to one. I figured the game started at noon.
Okay, yeah, that's a
I'm
central
living
time.
in Alabama all them years.
Yeah, yeah. No, we still got about another hour and stuff like that.
So, just for the record, I don't know how much time you got, but Ted says he's going to be up soon. He's got the kids at the game. I've been dying to get you with him and Bobby up in here with me. So I don't know how much time you got.
Oh,
Um,
I could still I can hang. I can hang.
you can hang cool. All right, let me run through these.
Yeah, I can
For
hang.
those who've been checking the what you call it? Actually, hang on. Let me send this to Ted because I'm gonna send him the vocal link. Ted, if you're watching, I'm gonna send you the link to vocal so you can come on board.
No, he said he was at a game. Is he at one
He's
of
got
his
a game
kids?
with one of his kids. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm here. I'm planning. I worked yesterday, covering a guy's shift that his son gave him tickets to go down to Camden Yard to watch the. He's a Baltimore Oriole fan, and they were playing the Red Sox last night. I'm not sure who won that game last night. Let me check.
Which one?
The Orioles Red Sox game last
The
night.
Red Sox won that game. St.
Oh,
John
did they?
talking
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Let's see, major. But he had a good trip, and let's see what we got.
Let me get these links in, and I'll be with you in 1 second, man.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, like I said, I can hang. And that's the thing. What's your time on this broadcast so far? I'm curious to know when they're going to take effect because you got the free account like I did, and it's a limit of 5 hours.
I haven't had an issue yet.
Okay, that's the thing. I haven't seen the watermark or anything. I think they posted it up that they did say. I did check out the old vocal, and it pops up that they said they're going to close it as of August 28th. So it's past that, but it's still up.
Yep.
So let's see. MLB scores. Yeah, the Braves lost to the Mariners. Dodgers won against the Padres. What the hell? The Yankees won. They lost the series, but they beat the Rays last night, so they're still 3.5 games out.
Damn the Yankees. Let's go
And,
Mets.
and I think the Mets are still. Let's see, what are they still a half a game out ahead? Where's National? National. Yeah, Mets are still a half a game ahead of the Braves, which God, I can't stand the Braves. It's just that when was that run in the early '90s? There, it's like every year the Atlanta Braves were in the freaking world.
That was the '90s. They was always in the postseason, and they only
Postseason, and yeah. I was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base, and we had a couple Braves guys that were almost going to give blanket parties to because they wouldn't shut up.
No, they would not shut up. I agree with you.
I can say.
I appreciate you coming through. Ted's watching. He's on the road, paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Because of Ted Hicks. I was in college.
Were you at that time?
I was at Tuskegee University when the Braves were having their run. I'm going to die a Mets fan. Let me be clear.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to die a Mets fan. So I
Met fan here, but the Yankees, over the years they've edged out and stuff like that. But I went to my share of Met games back in the 80s.
I need a week in New York, and I want to take both of my sons to a game.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be great. That
is so on my bucket list. I used to go to Shea Stadium. My mom used to take me when we was living up there. And then one time I came up to visit my dad. He took me to a game. It hits me in the heart, Rich. It really does, just to go to a Mets game. When we moved to Virginia, my mom used to take us to the Tower of Ties game.
Right.
just to go to a baseball game, take the boys, let them see the sport, let them learn something. I need to take like $1,000. I want to buy so much Mets paraphernalia. I need an orange jersey. I need a
Yeah,
blue jersey.
yeah.
I need a Dale strawberry jersey. I want to dance to the song. I want to do all that. I just want to go, man.
Well, you say $1,000. $1,000 will probably barely get you drinks and a couple
Thank
hot
you.
dogs.
That's my point. That's my point.
I'm hearing what the prices are. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to be able to ever afford going to a ball game again,
That's my
unless I sit
whole.
up in the nosebleed sections.
That's my
As far
whole.
as that
I
goes.
gotta go, but I want to take the boys. I need a week in New
Oh
York.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They need
Let
to.
me go up
You
there,
need.
go see all the family I have not seen, go check, showing them around the old neighborhood, to go eat, to go shopping. I got to do it, man. That's
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
list.
The old neighborhood and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I know how that works as
On
far
my
as.
list. All right, I just ran through. I just ran through the defenses. For those who are not listening, you're just looking at the screen. I'm showing you the predictions based on NFL.com, what they have. I did quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, defenses. Now we're going to go through the very tricky division, or the very tricky selection of tight ends. Uh, I'll be here all day with this. Just being honest. If you don't have Kelsey, you're crazy.
I had him last. We had him last year in the fantasy football league I was in. He wasn't as monstrous as the year before, but he's a consistent tight end.
If you don't have Kittle, I understand, but you should. He's only been good for half a season because he gets hurt. That's because he's been a
But that's the injuries come into play. Yeah.
yes, yes. Mark Andrews is number 3. Fully understood. Fully understood. They got Cole Kemet for the Bears. I've had him. I'll pull him off the bench during the season when there's an injury, but other than that, I do not normally draft him.
Hmm.
Pat Fryermuth, I'm not sure about him, but I don't think he's a problem. He is not a problem. You get no disrespect from me if you draft him. Irv Smith, he should be breaking out soon. His division is what's killing him, in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and while we at it, I'm gonna finish scrolling through these. Rich, I need you to write down these Super Bowl predictions. Order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 teams predicted for the postseason for each division.
Okay, I'm going to put him down here on my log and stuff. What do you got for number one?
For the NFC, and you know what? I'll rank them. That's fine. This is what's going to get me in trouble ranking them in the first place. Number one NFC prediction for the postseason is going to be New Orleans Saints.
I could see that one. Yeah, Saints.
Second, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got to.
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
I think
That's
that's
fine.
too high,
That's fine.
but
That's fine.
that's it depends on how healthy Brady stays.
That's fine. That's the whole point. Depends on how healthy Brady stays. My third pick is going to be the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers, yep, they're up there. I think they're gonna, yes. Okay. Number
Let's
four.
see. I'm checking my messages. My apologies.
Okay.
Number 4 is going to be, now this is where it's going to get crazy.
Okay. That's nothing new.
And this is just going to be me personally. You're correct. I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know. There's I don't know how they're gonna. It'll be interesting to see how they play today and stuff like that. Phillies is always a question mark, especially in that quarterback. Phillies.
Offensive line issue. I
Yep.
agree.
Yep. So
Offensive issues. After
okay,
that, we're
Phil.
going to have, I'm going to do this. It's going to drive people crazy, but I'm going to do this. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I could see the Cowboys. Cowboys. Yep. I
Boys.
I would put them a little higher and stuff like that, but I'm agreeing with all of them except the Bucks right now.
And last but not least, the Washington Commanders.
I don't know. Are you really? Oh, I I
I'm
would.
taking a shot at them the same way I'm going to take a shot at Minnesota.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll see how they play and stuff like that.
Those are my NFC predictions.
Okay, what do
In
you got
order.
for what do you got for AFC?
AFC gets crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and start with Kansas City.
KC, yep, I agree with that one.
Offense is entirely too loaded. Then I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, over the Bills.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
Okay,
Then after that, we're going to take the Buffalo Bills.
on the Bills. Okay, that's interesting. that's that's. I think Kansas City is still the powerhouse to beat as far as the losses they've had. They lost it themselves. They just like
You're not wrong for that, but for some reason or another, they didn't make it to the Super Bowl. I forgot why.
yeah. It just
Since he took them out, that's the only reason why I put them
yeah,
above.
yeah. That's the last time they were in the not the slap the year before. They were just flat. It's like what the hell? All season they're playing like rock stars, and then they come to the game and they're flat. And it's like what the frick?
Yes.
It's almost I almost got the feeling, and are they? And even the missus, she said, "Are they doing this on purpose?" It's just like
You tell her I said cheers. Tell her I said cheers. After
yeah,
that,
it's just
I
like
took
I mean that she made that comment, and she may not remember it now, but I still remember it. It's like I'm thinking, it's like, oh my god, are they
after that, take the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins? That's interesting. Miami's overdue. Number five,
Miami's very overdue, and there is an AFC team that I'm leaving out of these predictions.
and who's
That's
that?
going to give me. There's two AFC teams plus my original prediction from 2 seasons ago that I'm leaving out based on just this season, and they're probably going to get me in trouble because this is where it gets tricky in the AFC to me. After Miami, I'm going with the Denver Broncos.
I can see that happen. It depends. They're supposed to have a good team. I'm not sure. Just what I think. When a quarterback goes from another team that they were good, then went flat, and they go to another team, and the Broncos, they'll be interesting. Broncos.
Hmm.
Okay. And number six.
Number 6, Cleveland Browns.
Ooh,
Exactly.
really?
Cleveland Browns.
Browns. Okay.
Now, I left out the Raiders. Why would I leave out a team with a roster as deep as what they have? Because that roster hasn't been doing shit. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I agree with that. They have the potential there, but they're like the Atlanta Falcons when Matt Ryan went to the
But
that
they
year when
made it. But the Falcons made it,
they made
though.
it, yeah, but then they rack up all the points and they freaking second half and they don't do nothing.
They
They
made
had
it.
the game won in the first half that one where they racked up all those points
The
and
Raiders have no excuse to not have a Super Bowl ring. Now they lost to the Bucks that one year.
Bucks. Yeah.
I'm still I still got reservations on that.
Uh-huh.
We also have the Chargers, which is another loaded AFC team, but they are young. They are young. They
Right.
are young. They are young. They will probably bite me in the butt. I will
Yeah.
take that as
Yeah.
a light
Right. So who did you have after
dog
the
that's
Browns
trying
for
to
your
feed and just want to get something to eat. I will take that bite right there. And then the Tennessee Titans.
Titans? Okay.
They've been killing me, but they've been my AFC prediction for about
Yeah,
2 years.
they're always strong. They're tough, especially at home. Who did you have after the Browns? Or the Raiders? You said,
No, I didn't.
or the Ravens? The Ravens.
That was 6. I got Kansas City, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Miami, Denver,
Uh,
Cleveland.
Cleveland and
6
Broncos.
division,
And
yes.
then you had two asterisks, though. You were talking about that.
Well, I had 3.
Or
After
three.
so 3 asterisks is going to be the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Titans.
Oh, Raiders. Okay, I thought Raiders,
Chargers,
Chargers,
Titans.
and Titans. Okay, gotcha.
So those will be the asterisks for the
I'm
AFC.
hanging on to this list. I got it.
Keep it. If you want to make an asterisk for the AFC, I'll give you an asterisk for the NFC.
What do you got for asterisks?
Green Bay.
Yes, I don't.
They
Okay.
keep making it, Rich. They keep making it. We got to acknowledge
Yeah,
this.
yeah. It's like I don't know how he's limping on freaking half a leg there and stuff. So
Carolina.
that's interesting.
I haven't
Okay.
given up on them. The draft they had last year, they drafted a lot of wide receivers, a lot of offensive weapons. I did
Yeah.
notice. And then we're going to put an asterisk next to Arizona.
This year,
Yes.
I I don't know. It's gonna.
Talk to me. Talk to
I
me.
this early. Give me
Talk to
two games to see how they play, and
me.
I just because I have see there's certain teams here I don't know squat about. basically. Like and it's
We
mostly
also look
the
at
Western teams and stuff. And
we're looking at
Arizona,
injuries, we're looking at endurance. Jacksonville's not going to do nothing. Stop it. They're not.
oh,
So
they got
let's go by division. Let's go by
a
division.
quarterback. They have a quarterback that's overdue, though. Okay, that young kid,
Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars.
huh?
The Jacksonville Jaguars have a quarterback that's overdue.
Is it Jaguars or is it the who has a guy the quarterback the kid that came out of Georgia? Um, he,
Trevor
he
Lawrence came out of Clemson.
no, is it
Oh,
Clemson
we're
that one?
saying Donald Baker Mayfield came out of.
No. Well, Baker Mayfield's playing for the Carolina, so it's the Jaguars quarterback. Who's the
Trevor
Jaguar?
Lawrence. He came from
Yeah,
Clemson.
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
He came from Clemson. You said Georgia.
Oh,
Okay.
did I? Okay. Oh, geez,
I
I
got you.
did,
No,
didn't I?
you're
Oh
fine.
my
You're fine.
God,
Trevor
I got
Lawrence. Trevor
hopefully.
Lawrence is going on is not even his fault.
But I think he's gonna. He had a rough start here last year. I think you may see him, but it depends about the tools around him because you look at the. I can't think of the guy's name from L.A. He's a great quarterback, but he's 10 years in Detroit and first year with L.A. and he goes to the Super Bowl.
I look at
He didn't have the tools.
oh, you're talking about Matt Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford. Yeah, when he was.
Stafford didn't have enough of a team, and that's a stereotype. That was a division.
You think it was a division or
Put
the team?
outstanding numbers. He put up some outstanding
I don't
numbers.
because I've never seen Detroit ever really stacked like the other teams and stuff like that. I don't know if that's because of money as far as getting players or whatever, but you see maybe, and that's what something like the Colts also, I guess just the way I'm looking at it and stuff. But uh, I don't know. It's a young team. I don't know. Your asterisks, I'm not. I could see possibly Green Bay over with Carolina, but
I see Green Bay. I see Carolina getting knocked out in the wild card.
right. Well, see, I don't even the wild card to me. I don't put any emphasis. If they make the wild card, it's when they go all like the Giants did that one year. They went. That's when to me the wild card becomes significant. You're the wild card, and then you get knocked out in the first half. It's like who cares? It's just another football game. It's just sort of like the
Trying to earn your spot. It's a scrimmage, not necessarily a scrimmage or a practice game, but you're trying to earn your spot based on the experience.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I don't play so. It's just like when baseball too. Okay, it's not. I don't put it on the level of It's a playoff game, but it's not a real playoff game. I guess if in a sense.
yes, you. This is your last chance to make it to the postseason. Get to work.
Yeah, yeah.
We're trying to call it crunch time. It's a Super Bowl crunch time, but not necessarily a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If you want to come here and be amongst the best, so you practice all season.
Yeah.
Now we got to get you somewhere else. You're taking this up to another level of the game. I understand exactly what you're saying, and
but
it is crazy.
I think when and even if they make it past the first and the second round or something like that's a significance. They're playing because it's a different season when they're in the playoffs.
Agreed.
So if they can get past on the wild card, they're in the next season, and it's anybody's game really, unless you have powerhouses like Kansas City that they should win it, and when they don't, it's like what the f, when they don't and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really good. Oh, there's Ted. Watch you guys right. I saw Ted Hicks's comment here.
I hear us echoing. You get another device on?
No, what do I have? Oh, you know what? Okay, hang on. Yeah, I muted it. Okay, it's on my Surface 3. It was on. Okay,
I got my YouTube on for the comments, but I got it on mute. I just heard the both of us. No, you good. Ted's on. I see you, Ted. You good, bro? I know you on the road. Be careful up there.
Yeah, I'm seeing Ted Hicks's comment here on Vocal, driving back to the house.
Yeah, he put that up earlier.
Okay, that's how come that's. I'm just noticing that just popped up now. Now I wonder if there's a delay on the comments.
I think actually no, that was last night when I was on StreamYard. I saw a delay. I did 1, 2.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think your delay. Did I catch that last? No, was this? No, it was on the replay when you said there was a delay. A very significant delay or insignificant delay, as far as that goes.
Because I did nonsensical nonsense last night. I did a fantasy football stream last night. Then I did a
Right.
music broadcast last night. Then I was on Twitter Spaces with Beth. It was like I was rolling last night.
I know you were all over the place.
I was rolling there. I said, "Bump!" I'm just click. Here we go another one. Click. Here we go with another one.
Yeah,
Click. Here we
yeah,
go another
yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. You got the time and stuff like that, and it's good hanging out and stuff like that because, just as a broadcast, when you do this, there's other, and I see it when I do the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday coffee broadcast. There's people that just like coming in the chat, chatting and stuff like that. And you're wondering where they're at and stuff like that, and
Should be into the broadcast.
you're providing a platform for others to take part and stuff
Yes,
like that too.
and we get
So,
a kick out of this, dude. I can't emphasize how much fun I had on that other platform. I can't. And look at what we were doing and how much we was having a ball. Even when you come on in the mornings, I literally sit there and we just trip out. You run through your rant. We got the weather. We got the dinner report. We got the stat of the day. I'm like, yeah, this is what we supposed to do.
yeah. Just and I try, once in a great while, I'll get off the course and I get on my soapbox. But that's just if I got something on my mind. But with the haps, I just went to the page again. I haven't hit this. It says bye for now still.
Yeah,
There's a bookmark. There's a page holder there that are
nice.
they going to come back? Are they going to come back?
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that other reach thing, I'll just say that's just they're just shirt tailing off a TikTok.
Helen has been breaking down. It's a standalone platform, nothing to it. They're trying to charge musicians. Bathurst was talking about it the other night. I just know that it goes to 5 platforms at once. We can do this on all 5. You can do your
Yeah,
show on all 5. Ted can do his show on all 5.
yeah,
Mainly because of the way you all do stuff. You can broaden
yeah.
your audience. Quick
Well,
in,
the
red in. I'm just saying.
yeah, the one thing I do like about, and I'm sort of blocking it out because I'm not sure. I'm just thinking now how my background TV is going to affect your YouTube, if that's going to be a factor and stuff. I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got everything muted. I got
Yeah,
to
I
do.
got it muted, but I'm just wondering if the pictures it
No,
matters.
you're good. Your picture's
Okay.
okay.
But see, that's one of the things I want to stay here on vocal to a certain degree because you can bring music in and you don't have to. You're not going to get tagged until they come out of beta, probably, or
If
something.
you don't have it connected to anything that comes simulcast on YouTube right now, you're
Yeah.
correct.
Oh
What
yeah,
you
yeah.
did
YouTube is
was
yeah.
I did do a broadcast and try to post it and try to watch it back. You can't watch unless you log in.
Oh really?
Yes,
Okay.
notice that. That's why I hadn't been using it as much, and I was
Okay.
trying to figure out what I could do to where I could put this out to other platforms without getting any strikes or issues. It's going to
Right.
be this for this season. I'm gonna do football on this platform through the
Yeah.
season. Glick has told me he let me use his nonsensical nonsense platform where he has through StreamYard to where I can kick it out to all different platforms with no problem.
Right.
And I told him thank you. I said I'm going to jump in on all of them because this will go to all the platforms. I like Restream. I can use that and jump over there. I actually have Restream set up for me and Brian. When we was talking about doing this when the last season ended, I was setting that up. It can go to 2 platforms. Both of us can do our thing on there. So I thank Glick for the expanded coverage. Restream is good. This is Bobby Shadow's platform. I still want the roundtable with me, you, him, and Ted up here because we got some cutting up to do as grown men. We're going to have a beer talking craziness. And I think it's going to be football at night.
I'll tell you, I'm just having fun here, just chewing the fat with you about football and stuff like that. It's a nice
Yeah,
let your hair down type conversation, Sunday morning type
we needed
before the big games and stuff.
to. I
And
agree.
and the thing is, I'm trying not to. And I did this on some baseball, and even last year, I would tweet during the game. I'm putting the devices are staying in this room if I go out in the living room to watch a game. My whole focus is going to be on the football games. I may
Yeah,
monitor the commercials and stuff like that, but
yeah. Do
it's
all of
fun.
that. We can do this with ease, man. Seriously.
Yeah. And let's
This
see.
position,
I want to see what we're. Oh no, it's on wrong keyboard.
I'm trying to see
The
if Yahoo Sports is going to have any games down here today.
Yeah. The restream. Okay, see price and plannings here. I'm just curious on how many hours they. Okay, here it is.
The
So
vocal platform. Yeah, we can look it up. Let's
no,
look it up.
this is on the restream. Their pricing, their basic, which is free. You get 2 channels, 1 user,
Yes.
6 on screen. Restream. branding, which is up in the corner. They don't have an hour limit. There's no
No,
hour limit, so that's good. Um, I think yards stream yards do. I remember
yeah, they're
vaguely.
platform for free.
Oh, wrong keyboard again. Let's get the right keyboard, Rich. StreamYards, because that's always good. StreamYards. Let's see what they got for their pricings and stuff. Pricing information, and if Helen was still here, she could probably tell us because I know she forked out some money for StreamYards. Okay, for StreamYards, there's no streaming limit. I thought there was.
For free? No.
Okay, hold it. Streaming limits. What stream up to? Oh, okay, it's 20 hours. 20 hours on StreamYards. Where Restream there is no
I'm gonna be
there
honest.
is
I'm not gonna be up there that much a
yeah.
day. That's like
Oh,
what? That's not even total, is it?
20 hours for the month
For the month?
for StreamYards. Where as far as I'm concerned, Restream wins out because they don't have a limit at all.
Exactly. Now StreamYard is easier to use.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. They're not listing it, but they on the $16 one it says no streaming limits. So they don't even have it listed. Let me do a re-Google on this. Restreaming free account. Restream free account. Let's see. Is there a free version? Yeah. How long? Let's see. How long can you stream on free?
Take your time, dude. You all right with me?
Yeah. How long can you restream on free account? And just the fact that there was a limit, there's no limit on the paid for restream. And it's not saying anything. Let's see. I guess I'm not searching it right. It should be right there on the pricing and plans and pricing.
Yeah, take your time with it. I can throw if Ted's coming, I can throw my little
Yeah.
up here that I like to do.
Because, like I said, on the standard for Restream, they have a check mark, no stream limits on both the 16 and 41. So that would say there is a stream limit for the free version,
Right.
which is if it's the same as StreamYards, it's got to be up on the 20. That's the only thing I'm saying. When it comes down to brass tack, it doesn't matter. It's like there's other options. If you spread them around, are you going to really use 5 to 10 hours and stuff?
Depends on what you're doing.
Well, yeah. Well, in your case, yeah.
It's very possible.
As far
Yeah,
as
and for
you know,
me, when I do something like this, and this is going longer than I planned, so I appreciate you being here, honestly.
yeah, I can hang. Yeah, like I said, I'd just be watching the NFL Network here as far as and getting ready. Just getting back ready um, for the games and stuff like that. So, because I'm interested in seeing if I can get the is that an afternoon game?
Which one?
The yeah, Steelers and Bengals. Now, see, on this one, I get the local Binghamton channel. Okay, so that's CBS. So that's going to probably end up being either the Jets or some other game. Now, the TV, the how's that work? Or is it on this one? I think it's on this one. On the Roku, if I go to a CBS channel on the Spectrum, it goes to the Scranton channel, where Scranton is about 3 hours south of here. And Scranton, it's in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania always broadcasts the Steelers, so I'll be able to watch the Steelers Bengal game. Is what I'm saying, as far as that goes. And Tony is frozen. I think we're gonna hold tight here until he comes back. It looks like maybe we're on too long as far as that goes. So We'll hold tight. He's probably refreshing, and we'll hang tight here. And you're froze. Oh, I'm froze. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me reset. Okay. Okay. I thought you were froze. Okay, we're gonna do a reset.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We're both here. Check your audio. Check your camera. I
Yeah.
see you. See me?
Mic
Can you
check
hear
one
me?
two one two. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Um, you
YouTube
were.
off. Give me a second.
Both here.
I
Check
thought.
your audio. Check your camera.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Good. Yeah. Turn my YouTube off. I had the audio on for that. Y'all excuse me.
When you said that, I thought you bounced out because you were frozen. I was still moving on my side. It's
Yeah.
like it's all good. It's all good. I'm still looking for the plans here for the StreamYards as far as, but that's interesting. I'm sure it's up more than vocal, and like I said, stream limits on restream. Let's see. Um, we already seen that one. There are no limitations on the number of hours you can stream, the number of accounts per platform, or number destination. We also do not limit your quality. No, I don't know about that. Let's see. Frequently choose a plan.
And for those that's wondering, we're just chewing the fat, shooting the proverbial as I wait on Ted to pop up. We still got 45, 47 minutes left before the game starts. So
Oh
anything,
no, it's less than that, Tony. We got it's you're talking 12:30, 1 o'clock start time.
yeah,
We got
I got 12:27.
okay, so we got yeah, it's about 30 minutes there. I thought
Good.
you said 40. It's like I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited as far as
You're good. You're good. So and when you're up here, if you look at your banners and your logos or whatever, as you can see, I got my little logo in the top right corner. That's
top
part of
right.
the Brandon. You see where a
Oh
little
yeah. You got the
Brandon. The background image.
is purple. Oh no, your background image is your F-15, and that's an F-16 that's flying.
Yeah,
What?
that's the background image right there.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. That's where's that from? It's that's tail number 005. Ooh, that's interesting. Wonder where that
It's,
one's out of.
I'm actually convinced I worked on every last one in the fleet.
F-15s.
I'm actually convinced I have.
Oh,
Um, all the C's, D's, and E's I think I've worked on.
well, you said you're a depot, right? Where you working at?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're going to see them all come through your point. Yeah, that's for
I
sure.
told myself if I see the same jet 3 times, it's time to go.
Right, right.
There's a couple of them I've seen 3 times,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Just
that's a lot. And
it's
I mean, I'm seeing tail numbers, and if you ever watch Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen,
right.
one of
Okay,
those 16s I worked on in the desert.
okay.
When
Oh, okay.
we were talking about that, I worked on one of those planes. We was in the desert, and I think it was '06 or '09. So yeah, I've done a lot. But yeah, definitely for your outline, for your logo, especially your blab owl,
Right.
that will go on the outline, and you'll see how to put it up there. Like I got the spawn picture
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
The
I
brand game,
just I guess I just throw him up there because I love Blab, and I guess this is just to indicate if you see it, that tells when I'm on OBS and
yes,
stuff like that. So
I
there's
remember that.
sometimes, and I have come up here with actually this picture is good. I don't know. Last Friday when I was on here for 30 minutes, giving my or no last Thursday, I think it was just because I didn't have enough light in here. But the picture's good as far as what I'm seeing on my screen right now.
Yes,
So let's see. I'm gonna. What the hell is this? F-16. I'm curious that tail number because there's an aircraft that yeah, F-16. It's
005. Yeah,
005 tail
it wasn't
number.
one of mine. When I was in the guard, that's what I worked on. That wasn't one of mine, and that's a C model, I think. Yeah, it's a C model.
Yeah, there's a plane that's at it's 06005. So airframe details on F-16 hashtag 06005. Oh, how come they get that's a Greek aircraft
Greek.
as far as that's what it's showing. But I guess just to let you know, I'm interested in tail numbers because there was something on the Air Force Times there, the Airman magazine and stuff like that. They had a picture of tail number 669, the A10 tail number 669, and that tail number I remember like it was yesterday because I was over in this is when I was stationed over in Italy after getting married to the missus. We're over there at Aviano for 4 years, and they brought the A10s from Seymour Johnson over for 2 weeks to use the bombing range over there in northern Italy. And I was a station captain then, and I actually some of the guys I had assigned to ramp patrol. I took their ramp patrol, especially the morning one or the evening one because we were on duty 24 hours and to go out to say hi to this aircraft because the tail number 669 that was my APO box number. So I used to see that aircraft fly. So when I saw that in the thing, it's not at the boneyard. It's sitting out at Wright Pat. So it's like seeing an old friend as far as that.
Yeah, some of
You
your
know,
jets will be like, "Oh man, what happened to you?"
yeah. It's just
I'm sorry, I didn't do enough, and all of that good stuff.
and about that aircraft. When we ever hook up face to face, I'm sure we will eventually somewhere down the line. I can give you the rest of the story, but I just don't want to go into detail online about it and stuff, you know. And
I think the first time I went to Vegas in 2000, when you go to Nellis, they got all the planes over there. And
mm-hmm.
I had a couple of Dream Jets, and there was a 111 there. I took a picture right in front of that bad.
Oh, the 111s, yeah. You know,
Best mid-range everything's.
the first time I saw 111 was before I came in the Air Force. I was here in New York. I was in the Civil Air Patrol, and I was a freshman in high school. We went up to Plattsburgh Air Force Base, and they had the 111s up there, and I'm like, whoa, this is a. I thought this was space age as far as the
They
sweat.
are the best medium range reconnaissance fighter, bomber, everything. Swing wing, all. I heard it's a maintenance nightmare, but that is one.
Yeah, well, they have that capsule from an egress standpoint from the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most bitchin' the worst aircraft to do egress on because that capsule, it's just a different way of ejecting out of an aircraft. You're in it,
My shop chief when I first joined the guard, I was telling him about my Dream Jet. He said it's a good plane, but it's a monster to work on.
Yeah.
This team used to be just
and it can leak like a sieve, like an F4.
It's going to. All these planes, people don't understand something. When these jets leak, they leak because they're sitting the hell down.
Well,
they're
yeah,
not
they're not
until they're airborne. They are
yeah.
not going to act right until they are airborne. They said it on Space Cowboys.
Yeah, that's true.
Blackbird was ridiculous. The C5, every time it lands, is going to have a problem.
Yeah, well,
and spoiler alert, I'm gonna throw this out there. I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but every C5 breaks in Hawaii. I'm gonna let you figure that out.
Say that again.
Every C5 breaks in Hawaii.
Oh, I was flying out of Travis, flying
Guess
back to the Philippines. This
guess
is
what?
right after they had a C5 engine fire. All of the C5s were grounded for a week at Travis, and I was at like
When
the
was
last.
this?
Oh, this is back 1982 when I was flying back to
Oh, that
Wallace.
was before me. Okay, that was before
Yeah,
me.
this is back 82, flying back into Clark because I came back for a good friend's sister's wedding. And I was young and dumb. I took the freaking 20-hour flight, big deal, But I flew back out of Travis, and they brought all the C5s online. And we get up, and then we're an hour up, and they say, "Oh, well, this is a crew. We maxed out our flight time, so we're going to be touching down at Hickam Air Force Base for 24 hours." I'm looking at this one guy who's going back to he was a radar guy, worked for Com Group, and we're looking at each other. It's like, damn, we got 24 hours of partying down in Honolulu.
Exactly, exactly. When we
I
came
got
back from we was coming back from Turkey, I think it was 2000. Our plane broke in Germany.
okay,
We was at the airport and sat about
right,
4 5 hours, and I'm like,
yeah,
what are we doing? I'm 5 years in, not going to re-enlist. Let's go home. Shit. So I'm
yeah.
sitting there. Next thing you know, up, y'all might as well unpacking stuff. Well, we're gonna be here. Why? Planes broke. We can't leave till tomorrow. Huh? Where the hell we gonna stay? Don't worry about it. Y'all come with us.
Yeah. Oh, you got taken care of. Okay. Yeah.
So we at Rhine. I
Yeah.
rode the Autobahn. I was on a bus on the Autobahn, and I'm telling you, in New York when you're a kid, you look out the window of the train. That was me
Yeah.
on the Autobahn.
Because they're zipping about 100 plus miles per hour on the.
I see the Lamborghini do 150. Somebody do it. I was just sitting on the glass like this. He said, Daniel, will you sit down? I said, y'all leave me alone. I ain't never done it before, and I'm probably never coming back. I want to see.
Well, the Autostrada is the same as the Autobahn. They say when you're on the Autostrada and you see flashing lights behind you and you're in the left lane, you better get over because that car is a Lamborghini that's probably about 3 miles back, but they see you and they want to clear the runway basically. So and it's just like a flash. You're like, holy crap.
We stayed at an excellent hotel. That was my first time ever seeing a bidet on the toilet. I never knew what the hell it was.
It's just like,
I mean, I was like, they put a faucet in the toilet? What is this? We went downstairs to eat, and one of the guys, he's still on my Facebook now. One of the guys, he was like, damn, that's a bidet. I said, what's a bidet? He said, you know what it is? I said, no.
You're going to laugh. The missus had to explain to me when we had our apartment off at Italy, and this is like 10 years. I go, what the hell is that? And she explained, it's like, oh, really?
Exactly. I'm sitting here looking. I put the TV on. The cable got them doing whatever they want to do on TV. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That's Europe. That's Europe. Yeah. Yeah.
We ate great. The rooms was outstanding. They gave us per diem for the day. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now I didn't go nowhere because I'm in another country, and
right. Yeah,
I didn't go to any other country when we were there military because I'm always thinking we're under watch surveillance.
Well, you're unless you're
going to do is wash my clothes.
Right outside the base and stuff. It can be okay, but you're always aware of what's going on. We're like that when I was TDY down in Comiso when they opened up Comiso Air Base for the ground launch cruise missiles in '83, and they were handpicked. I had no choice. I was. I just say, what the hell? Why am I going? He says, you don't have no choice. You're going. And that was my first work. I guess I am in the military to do what you're told. But we were told that if we went off base, we weren't allowed off base by ourselves. No. It just to make sure if there was any trouble. Yes. There wasn't really any trouble. It actually had more trouble with the protesters that were camped around the site there, because the locals they loved having us there.
Locals will have you, but not every local's like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when we went to the Middle East, it was like, you can go do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's the part of the world.
A lot of people, they really were happy to see you. They really don't have any problems with you, but there are people who are paid to knock you out. And I keep telling people, you have to realize 2003, 2006, when I was over there was a bounty on our heads.
Oh, God. Yeah. Over in the Middle East, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
The kicker was they were only making, this is one story. This is not confirmed. This is not truth. I don't want nobody thinking crazy. There was a story over there. These people were only making $200 a month. They're offering $20,000 a head. I said, wait. I'm making $20 a month, and you're going to offer $20,000 a head? I said, hell, I'd kill me. I'm not going nowhere. You just took out 10 years of labor by knocking off one dude, and you got a whole fleet of them over here?
one of my prior jobs when I got out and I retired, Tony, it was working down in Endicott, New York, which is that's the birthplace of IBM as far as here in New York. The birthplace of IBM is Endicott. There's no IBM left in New York. They well, other than Armonk, that's the headquarters downstate.
I think
But
they're in DC. I think they're in DC.
yeah, they're all, but they're this was manufacturing. This is when they were still doing the manufacturing. So I was doing the manufacturing bit, and this is the plant where my father, when I was growing up here in New York, he worked at and stuff like that. And he was more proud of me working there than being in the Air Force because it was like a second generation going down to the coal mine. But anyway, I was there 6 years as IBM, and then a local conglomerate took over. It wasn't the same, but I guess at that time, what was going on? There's a strong northern Iraqi community in Binghamton, New York. So I worked with quite a few Iraqis that had been relocated back here in the States.
And they're not
And
a problem.
pardon?
They're not a problem either.
No, 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 no. They and the one I can't remember the guy's name because he ended up going back being a trans. He was a translator. He ended up going back. I guess when we went back in the second time there and stuff as a translator and but talking with him, it's funny. I was one of the shift I was on. I was probably the only military that was on the shift and stuff like that. But it was funny. Some of these people that lived here, grew up here, they didn't want to talk with these people and stuff. I said, yeah, they're workers and stuff like that. And I had an idea of what they were going through. And they were very shy, great workers and stuff like that. And then one guy I struck up a conversation and friendship with. And he told me they all had bounties on their heads by Saddam Hussein. He said every one of them had like a $50,000 to $100,000 bounty as far as and I go and you saying that it just I have to totally believe it.
Yes, I've heard of it. And
Yeah,
people would go.
yeah,
Some people that didn't want to go hang out downtown. So I ain't going no damn way. Y'all crazy shit. If I
yeah,
can't take a gun and I don't have a flight out of here fast enough to where I can outrun a bullet, I'm not going nowhere. You must have to
yeah,
damn your
yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah,
They killing us to knock 10 years of labor out of their pockets. I'd
yeah,
kill them.
yeah, yeah.
You want to
Well,
see
that,
a knucklehead put a hood on his head and just sit back and wait? 20,000,
yeah,
40,000. They just shoot.
yeah. But I don't know. I just I look back as just it's a long time ago and stuff like that. It just makes me appreciate this country a lot more. I got to get that in there too. It's just
Yeah,
you
you've been to Turkey, haven't you?
no, I never went through Turkey. When I was over in Europe, I was over in Italy. The 13 years I was overseas was mostly in Italy, Philippines, Japan, Korea.
And these
Uh,
are just transient trips, I'm telling you. We went to
yeah,
Castle by the Sea, took a bus
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
There was a lady in one building. The building had no walls.
Right.
She was up there with her kids hanging up clothes.
Yeah.
Just hit me. I said, I'm not going to complain about my living conditions over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. When I was in the Philippines, I had at Wallace Air Station, I had three Philippine nationals. I still remember this: Cecil, Nando, and Khan. Those are the three Filipinos that were working on my shift as I trained them as firefighters. They didn't have a pot to piss in,
Yeah.
but when they got certified as firefighters, they took me out and yeah, and that's when I suddenly I knew there's always an American there's always an American price and then there's a Philippine price. We may pay about a buck 50 for a beer. They're paying like maybe 20 cents for a beer or something
Yes.
like that. So
Yes. The currency
uh,
is different than ours, too. Our money's worth more.
yeah, well, no, it's the American that's paying. They're always going to charge you more because they know you can get more. Where I mean the Philippines that were working for me, I was working with, they were only drawing about maybe $300 to $400 a month, and they had families. They were support. And I'm like, how? Oh, and that's when the one guy, the senior of the three, he said, Cecil, he go, there's one price, Sergeant Roberts, for Filipino, and there's one price for, and it's like, oh, okay. It never dawned on me because I was young and dumb back then.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's amazing and stuff. That's why I guess when Randy W. Horton goes back to Philippines, I love watching him going down the streets of the PI because I can relate to
I
that.
watch Randy. Randy be all over the place, too,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, seriously, seriously. All right, it's quarter till. I'm gonna bring this down. It's been an hour.
Okay.
Rich,
Yeah.
I do thank you. I've been waiting to do this a long time with you,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah. I'm here every Sunday and stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna still use this. Because I don't know when they're gonna kick this in. It's be interesting to watch and stuff like that. As far as because you've been on what a couple hours right now.
It's an hour 40 we've been on.
Oh, hour 40. Okay, yeah. So yeah,
Um,
we're 15 minutes.
yeah, 15 minutes of game time. So I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I know you use this a lot. Restream goes to YouTube and Twitch because when you're here, I don't get notification. I try to jump in on your broadcast. Do what you do. I do try to stay there. I know
Yeah.
what you got going on. This needs an app. We need this to have an app so it'll be on the phone and we can keep doing what we do.
Oh, I you can use the browser. The browser will work.
Um,
I
I
have
don't
used.
have set up with the notifications when you come on though.
Well, no, no. There's no notifications. That's why I use Twitter. There's no
Yes, you get a
notifications
Twitter
there.
link. Yes, I do
Yeah.
get a Twitter link.
Well,
But you on
even
Twitch. When you on Twitch, we come on there. And I know you got a
yeah.
30-minute plan. But then we start talking and start dropping comments. It throws you all over.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Twitch. Twitch, to me, I just love that morning chat. The morning chat just it just gets me going and stuff like that to where that goes. And but Vocal does have, but they don't really support it. But if you can get if you're on Android 9 or higher. And I'm sure it works on whatever browser there. I guess it's whatever the browser is for the iPhone. Uh,
Safari.
yeah, Safari, but I think you can still get Google on.
You can get Google as a browser. You can get Microsoft Edge as a browser.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Safari does not work with StreamYard. Let that be known too.
Oh, the stream. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Not
That's,
work
that's,
with
whole,
Safari
that's a
or
whole
StreamYard.
different bird and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
a whole
that. So
different
I
thing.
appreciate you having me up here, Tony. As always, it's always great fun talking
I've
with
been
you.
waiting on this for a long time, dude. Good having you, man. Seriously.
Okay, well, we'll be watching the games and
Yeah,
have fun. Okay.
absolutely. Everybody take care of yourselves. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm gonna start shutting all of this down. Take care, man. I'm gonna bring you down. Um, everybody out there, all of you, all of you. Appreciate everybody coming through. My league. I'm gonna leave the replay up. You'll have the link. This is on my YouTube. YouTube channel. Other than that, everybody take care.